Got him. Got him. Got him. Woo! How am I doing? How am I doing? Centrist, always wrong, paid to be incorrect, wrong, wrong, wrong. Rich guy telling poor people how to think. Jeffrey Toobin got caught jacking it. How am I doing? How am I doing? Oh, yeah. Loving it, man. We got Chris Matthews in the dirt. One of the most important times in his political career. Whoopsies! Whoop, 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 whoopsies! You want to take a look at the picture, go ahead and check out my Twitter. I twizzeted it. I twizzeted to the Chris new about this Niz news. Now look, you might be exposed to a small pee-pee. You might have to see a small pee-pee. Oh yeah. Tuggin, Tubbin. Tuggin, Tubbin. Oh yeah.
So, Jeffrey Toobin, CNN legal analyst, very well known, of course, extensively on air during the ACB confirmation hearing. He's on air a lot, very famous guy over there. Also a writer for the New Yorker.
Hack. Absolute total fucking hack. Did you throw that one in there?
Has been suspended. Why you may ask? Let's throw this tear sheet up on the screen. New Yorker suspends Jeffrey Toobin for masturbating on a Zoom call. Apparently, what happened, Sagar, is they were doing an election simulation, including many of the New Yorkers.
I'll show them how I'm gonna win.
Jelani Cobb, Masha Gessen, and many others.
Dexter Filkins, like Jane May, all of them. Yeah.
They went to, so they all...
What, they weren't in the mood to see a small pee-pee today? Oh, too bad. Jeffrey Toobin doesn't know how to use technology, but we're supposed to fucking trust him on politics and all other kinds of things. Yeah, okay, Jeffrey Toobin, okay. Okay, buddy. And this is why Hillary Clinton's a great candidate. Thanks, Toobin. Thanks so much, buddy. Keep jerking it.
All had roles they were playing in this election. I don't think the role that Jeffrey Toobin was assigned included this particular act. Okay, so they went to these breakout rooms to, play act what was going to happen in the election. And then I'm just going to read from Vice what they are reporting happened here. Both people who spoke in the condition of anonymity noted it was unclear how much each person saw of what occurred, but both said that they saw Toobin jerking off. The two sources described a juncture in the election simulation when there was a strategy session. The Democrats and Republicans went into their respective break rooms for 10 minutes. At this point, they said it seemed like Toobin was on a second video call. The sources said that when the groups returned from their breakout rooms, Toobin lowered the camera. The people on the call said they could see Toobin touching his penis. Toobin then left the call. Moments later, he called back in, seemingly unaware of what his colleagues had been able to see. And then the simulation continued. He has apologized for what he described as an embarrassing mistake. The New Yorker says that they are investigating the matter, and CNN, he asked CNN for some time off to handle, I think, what he described as a personal issue, personal matter, personal something.
Oh, because he wasn't jerking it with his wife or partner.
Right now.
You're welcome, everyone.
Incredible. Look, we had to cover the story. I mean, it's just hilarious on several levels. And Tubbin is a longtime creep, just so everybody knows. He actually knocked up the daughter of one of his CNN colleagues while he was married and then pressured her to get an abortion. Very classy guy. That has long commentated on sexual assault matters on the Supreme Court, something that seems to be well qualified to do. So, look, I mean, this is a lot of Schadenfreude involved in covering this story, just seeing the sanctimonious guy on CNN for a long
he's the
time.
worst.
It's just also the most boomer thing imaginable. He was like, I thought I
couldn't.
He even used the words, I thought I had muted the Zoom. Which it's not the wrong
Not how that works, bro.
Just again, the boomerism involved here on so many different levels is just pretty incredible. You can see
tugging it for Tubbin, buddy.
Missing, I think.
I don't know about
from
you.
The public life for
I found a purpose. I'm no longer the nihilist.
346,000 tweets on Twitter, and was one of the highest rated trending people. Me Tubbin currently going on right now as well.
I have to say, like, I wanted to try to cut him some slack on this one. I really did, because I feel like the shame of this and the
No, I care
is
now.
so unbelievably intense. But I mean, what the New York Times, the way the Times described this is that he was on this second video call, which they described as the video equivalent of phone sex. So you're doing this during
work.
hours.
During, like, obviously, it's
during,
also
like,
important
so
work.
unprofessional
I mean,
to
with
bust
all
out
of
the
your
small
colleagues
PP.
There, I mean, it seems that you never want to die. It seems like this guy has an issue. If you can't get through like a work call without having to switch over to your like video sex chat, is a major problem. But anyway, that's the
Good luck, Jeff.
She's run into a few creeps like that. Crystal, I gotta jerk it.
More rising for you.
No, I'm working. Crystal, please. No, bitch, I'm working. No, let's just type in. Hold on, I gotta be careful here. I'm gonna get my ass in trouble. Hold on. Here, watch this real quick while I find more Tubbin videos. Oh, the view. Yeah, let's The View. Oh, yeah, let's get the view's point of view. Oh, this is going to be, good stuff. Good stuff. Admit it, you hedonistic individual. You just watch it for Crystal. Hey, I stand for Crystal, okay? Don't you dare be talking about my waifu, okay? I'm going to get Crystal and Anna Kasparian, okay, to have coffee with me at a really nice, beautiful cafe on the seaside, okay? And then we're going to come over there and kick your butt. How dare you talk shit about my waifu? Anyway, here's my other waifu, Whoopi Goldberg, to talk about... to talk about Jeffrey Tubbin jerking it. Oh, 2020, it's a great year. Sign on up for 2020. Oh, it just never stops.
Kind of trying to
the highs, the lows.
So legal analyst Jeffrey Tubbin was suspended.
Woo! Tubbin! Oh!
By the New Yorker and took a leave of absence from CNN after co-workers reportedly said that during a Zoom...
Oh no! You want the picture? Check the Twitter. Check my Twitter if you want proof. It ain't allegedly, Whoopi. It ain't allegedly. We talked about this yesterday.
Conference. He was
jerking it, jerking it.
So I know that you worked with him, Sonny, but from a legal standpoint, what is the defense here if they want to rake him over the fire?
Well, I think there's no question, Whoopi, that if he were physically in an office at work, that this would be a fireable offense. There would be grounds for termination. Right. But this is unprecedented in a sense. We're in these unprecedented times. There's a global pandemic, and he was on a virtual work call, but the argument is he was still at work, right? He was virtually working, and so he arguably sexualized his workplace, and so.
He's jerked off in front of that computer 10 billion times. And now he's sexualizing his workplace. Woo! 2020! Oh.
I don't know what the answer is now because of the situation.
And she's wearing this ridiculous "It's my birthday" pin. Oh, it's your birthday. All right. What a story to talk about.
That we are in. I will say this. I think that what does also merit an investigation is why would someone show this lack of impulse control?
Can we please talk about his history at CNN? How he's a total fucking creepazoid. Can we please talk about that? Please, if you get into it. They can barely say masturbate. And they're total sycophants for people like Toobin and the establishment that he represents. So I'm wondering if this is 6 fucking solid minutes of an entire gaggle of fucking women talking about how it's okay. Look, because I don't have jerk it all day. Here's my problem with Toobin is that he's a fucking hypocrite. He's a total fucking hypocrite. If say Bernie Sanders was caught whacking it on a webcam, Jeffrey Toobin would be out the next fucking day with a full article and a full thing on. He doesn't shut up. The guy's constantly on fucking CNN. He's constantly on the fucking news, dude. Constantly.
Is this somehow related to, is this addictive behavior? Is this related to the pandemic? Are we talking about, again, an addiction related to these unprecedented times? I think that merits some investigation because this is extremely odd.
Has she never met a man? This is not odd. This is normal business. You gotta pump those numbers up. What do you think? We're joking? Oh, men masturbating. How bizarre. Toobin was lubing and tubing, baby. Oh, how strange.
And
unusual.
Oh, very unusual. I've never seen a man masturbate.
What do you make of this turn of events, Sarah? Because it seems so such a strange thing to do when you know people, you've been working and talking to people. What's your take on this?
I'm sorry. I usually give women a lot of credit for multitasking, but this is a gear switch I could leave to only a man. This was during an election simulation.
Oh, no.
Which is the most, I'm sorry, the most unsexy
Whoopi's
thing
all, this
I've
is
ever
serious
heard of.
business. We lost a good one.
I'm not going to be able to unsee
no,
this. I
Whoopi,
very
no.
much miss the days when Jennifer went to the bathroom and forgot to turn off her camera. I'm so sorry. I know there's a lot of seriousness to this topic. It's just really hard because I can't fathom a situation where this was the option A and B.
No, look.
I'm petrified of my computer camera.
Look. Look at the picture. Okay, so here's the thing. He was interrupted. Hey, Hocus Pocus, the TV show. Dude, how dare you besmirch Hocus Pocus by comparing it to this shit show? Hocus Pocus rules. And Sarah Jessica Parker, everyone says she looks like a horse. Okay, whatever. I'm not buying it. She's a beautiful woman, and she looked great in Hocus Pocus. All right? She hasn't aged that well, but guess what? You don't get to pick how you age, motherfuckers. So get over it, bitch, because we're all going to be skin and fucking bones deteriorating in the grave one day. Why do we got to pretend like that's youth is forever? Okay, anyway, I'm getting on a tangent.
I don't know if you remember, Whoopi, when you used to tell us, put something over that, put something over that.
Yes,
I take my cameras and my devices very seriously, so this is just not a mistake that I think happens easily. But this is also why I'm grateful that Joy waits until 12:01 to.
It's not them talking exclusive shit about men. If you, it's them defending the establishment from a wine mom's point of view, right? It's the wine mom's version of Crossfire. Okay? If you're in the K hive, this is mandatory viewing. So it's good to know where your opponents are coming from,
To take off her bra. Next.
Housewife Roundtable.
Joy.
That's the target demographic.
You're what?
No, if you're saying there's a demographic of old women who exclusively want to see a gaggle of women talk shit about men, there's different networks. I've seen plenty of The View. God help me. Maybe this is why I am what I am now. Okay? But I've seen plenty of The View. It's not just, okay, who's the man that's fucked our life up today? It's more, come on, nuance, everybody. Come on, let's nuance. Let's not be sexist about shit. God damn it. Let's make fun of Whoopi Goldberg's terrible choice in eyewear. Please. This is Housewife TV, though. 100%. 1 trillion %. House husbands as well. Plenty of men who watch this show, too. If you ever get the crowd shots. God damn it, Mercurius. You with the goddamn emojis. Perfect. He's got the glasses. You get the joke, everybody. God damn it. He's so on top.
Think about all this. I mean, is this the new kind of mistake people will make now because they forget to close the camera? Or they forget that they haven't hung up on the Zoom call?
Is that a question?
I mean, is this part of the...
She asks questions like one of those door people, from the story that never ends. It's like, what kind of question is that? How the fuck am I supposed to know? What am I, a fucking wizard? I can't. What the fuck? I'm sorry.
The future now.
Is this the future now?
What? Because it easily could happen to me.
What? Future now? Webcams have been around for 30 years, Whoopi. You probably did 3 movies about the new technology webcams. That's what Ghost was all about. It's all about webcams. Women are owning men in college. Let them be the breadwinners. Let me stay home and play video games. I keep telling my wife I would love to be the stay-at-home dad. And she's like, because she's like, wait a minute, why is this guy so enthusiastic about it? Because, I don't want to go to the office. But, now with COVID, who needs kids? Who needs children? I don't need anything but my computer and my secret internet girls to jerk off to. Just like my hero and yours, Toobin, Jeffrey Toobin, Lubin Toobin, baby. Oh, yeah, Joy Bar.
Not that I sit around naked, I don't, but I don't know how to use the technology. So the other thing is, when I heard this yesterday, I said, thank you, Jeffrey, for giving us something to talk about besides Trump and this pandemic.
Oh, thank you.
In that way, he provided a public service.
God damn, this is just as I predicted. 6 solid minutes of them trying to find ways to pretend like if this wasn't Bernie Sanders or anybody on the right, they'd be like, oh, it's sick and disgusting, and it just shows how wrong they are about everything else. But they're not. They're like, oh, it's a mistake, and I can't believe it happened to him. And, oh, my God, we got to see his little pee-pee. Oh.
And, I could do 10 jokes here, but I'm not going to. I feel sorry for the guy in a way because
I do feel sorry.
I kind of like his reportage.
Of course she does. Of course she does. Oh, Joy Barr and Whoopi fucking Goldberg. They are 1,000,000% fucking centrists, man. They're like, well, we gotta do it. We gotta do the thing about it. We gotta listen to the establishment.
CNN about the Constitution. He's pretty good on that, and the Supreme Court. But, I don't understand one thing about it. So wait, he's on a
thank
Zoom
you for your
call,
service, public citizen.
With people from the New Yorker.
They took a break.
And then he is on another Zoom call doing
He
this
had to
thing
see
that
his
he's
little
doing that you just
schmeckle.
heard, that I won't say the word again because they'll get mad at me at ABC. So now, and then wait. So then the people on the Zoom call from the New Yorker continue to watch him and continue the meeting. See, this is the part I don't really get.
So Joy Barr brings it up, dude. I can't believe it. So that actually happened, dude. So check this out. It's not okay. Look at the Twitter if you want to see a screenshot from it. They were doing some pretend simulated election, so that they could pretend like they could walk out and have something fucking credible to say, like they're not just pulling shit out of their ass like they do every fucking year. So they're doing some fucking simulated election bullshit. People on the right, people on the left, right? So whatever. They get to like a breaking point where they all got to go off in different places, and that's when Jeffrey Toobin decides to bust out the little tuber, right? And he literally starts masturbating. Like this isn't even a fucking who's that fat ass fucking Phil, Dark Side Phil, right? Where you just see him, like you just see the head, right? Like it'd be like me, like if I hit start stream, then I was like, oh yeah. Oh yeah. But you couldn't actually see what I was looking at, but just my head, and I was like, yeah, bitch, God, So, but this is like, look at the screenshot from my Twitter, dude. From you, it's like, it's the full fucking Monty, man, and it is as unimpressive as you would expect it to be. But he even gets time to fucking starts jerking it and whatever. So then he turns it off, or like closes the lid or something, right? He didn't even know. He thought he was done. He thought he muted it. He said he muted it. Okay. So then everyone sees it, right? And then like 2 or 3 minutes later or whatever, whenever he finishes, probably 5 minutes or under, he comes back on fully clothed and he's, okay, everybody, how we doing? Let's go. And everyone just pretends like they didn't see it. That's the footage I want to see. Does anyone have any video of when he comes back and they all pretend like they didn't just see him waxing his little carrot there as B453? Is that your fucking apartment number or something, dude? That's so random. Anyway. Okay. Anyway.
Now, and then wait. So then the people on the Zoom call from the New Yorker continue to watch him and continue the meeting. See, this is the part I don't really get.
Nice.
Why would you watch that? There's so many good things on Netflix and Hulu right now.
Joy Barr, you're pathetic. Are you really out here telling me that this isn't a story that everybody should be talking about right now? And if it wasn't one of your fucking buddies on the fucking establishment who won't shut the fuck up, by the way, who's literally on CNN like it's his motherfucking day job, spreading his centrist fucking garbage. Oh, boy, we just got to listen to Hillary Clinton. Man, I think she's the most savvy politician I've ever seen in my life. God damn it, Joy Barr. It's so obvious what you're doing.
Now to watch. Who wants to watch that? And yet they stayed on the call.
I don't understand.
And they kept...
Yeah, I don't understand why no one said, Jeffrey, listen, we can see you. I don't understand why no...
They did. He clicked mute, and he couldn't hear him.
No one.
We do need to resurrect Bill Hicks.
The presence of mind to say, dude, do you know everyone can see you?
It might have been shock.
I mean, it just...
An absolute hack.
That's a lot of shock
would be
people. That's a whole
fucking
bunch of shock
hack.
One of those people had to have the presence of mind to say, oh my God, I got to stop
That's an out-of-body experience at work.
We talk about...
He's the kind of centrist, got to do the wars, got to do it all. It's whatever the Democratic establishment, he's just a tool. He's never had an original thought in his life. I've never seen that man on TV and not vociferously disagreed with his fucking calculations. Toobin was lubin Toobin. Full Monty waxing his carrot on cam, baby. You fucking love to see it.
Lipstick on your teeth. We talk about, do you tell people...
Okay, all right. Thank you very much. Okay, no thank you. Eli the computer guy. Isn't this the right winger? Oh, here we go. TYT will have some nice critiques for his fucking work. Look at the serious face that Jank has. He's look, I can't laugh about this because I'm going to use this as, as great bait to shit on fucking CNN and the establishment. Let me tell you, he's a piece of shit. All right, and hopefully TYT gets into it.
CNN legal analyst Jeffrey Toobin has been suspended from The New Yorker following an incident where he reportedly exposed himself during a Zoom call with employees of the magazine.
Yeah, and Alex Jones said he met him personally as well. But if Bill Hicks knew Alex Jones, he'd have a solid 20 fucking minutes about how stupid Alex fucking Jones is. I guarantee it. I guarantee it. Bill Hicks is way too fucking real. Bill Hicks is way too fucking real. Okay? To be hanging out with motherfucking Alex Jones and not completely taking a shit all over his worldview. I don't believe it. I don't believe he knew him. I don't believe anything. I think some people made some idle comparisons and Alex Jones ran with it, and there we go. I don't want to hear the king's name in reference to that fucking homunculi made out of turds named Alex Jones. Bill Hicks, the true based, the true king.
And WNYC Radio. Now, he's a staff writer over at The New Yorker and also a legal analyst over at CNN. He has asked for some time off pending this investigation. The New Yorker is conducting an investigation. And when the story was first reported,
it's just a ride.
We didn't have the details. We didn't know what really happened. It seemed like there was just some sort of mistake where he thought his Zoom video was off, but it turned out it was on. And look, people are working from home. Some people are like super cash. Sometimes when I'm doing the production meeting with the homies, like I don't want to, change out of my robe, so I'm wearing a robe. But like I'm never naked while I'm doing my production meetings.
Too bad.
And then it turns out, according to Vice, based on...
I believe in quantum mechanics. That's my religion. Long live the Tesseract.
People who were present during the meeting, he was more than just, he was allegedly pleasuring himself.
Not allegedly, baby. Not allegedly at all. He was lubing the Tubbin. My man, he was jerking and gherkin all day. Then he came back like nothing had happened. Talk about some entanglement, am I right? Oh!
So he has released a statement saying the following: I made an embarrassingly stupid mistake believing I was off camera. I apologize.
Why would he have to apologize to his wife? Obviously, he was masturbating in front of her, right? Obviously. Because some people were saying he was looking at another screen. So he was either looking at porno or maybe he was doing it with another lady. Hopefully it was just porno, right? Unfortunately, unlike Ted Cruz, we'll never get to know the pornography that he was actually watching. Because we do know that Ted Cruz does like the T-girls. Ain't no hate, baby. Ain't no hate, Ted Cruzy, baby. I know you like the T-girls, baby. I know you like getting pegged, baby. It's okay, honey. You just lay down beside the fire, Ted Cruzy. I'm gonna bust out this 8-incher, and I'm gonna strap it on, just the way you like it. It'd be great. Jeffrey Toobin, Ted Cruz, they were actually video chatting with each other. Oh. God, if only we had real, SNL is toothless, Mad TV doesn't exist, we got college humor and fucking YouTube. God, man. And they're redoing Spitting Image, and it looks terrible. How do you fuck up? Come on, Spitting Image. You're going to fuck up Spitting Image. They had a terrible Trump. It wasn't Spitting Image. Ted Cruz or Alex Jones? Well, Alex Jones has more money. I don't know. You know, if I had to pick, I guess it'd be Alex Jones. At least he's more entertaining. Probably does drugs. Probably do a lot of drugs with him. Ted Cruz, it'd be like, it'd be like you'd have to take care of your little brother, except he's a 50-year-old man.
Apologize to my wife, family, friends, and coworkers. I believed I was not visible on Zoom. I thought no one on the Zoom call could see me. I thought I had muted the Zoom video.
Okay.
I don't know how to feel about any of this. It's disturbing. Like, meetings do not turn me on. Meetings do the opposite. Like, that's one of the most disturbing things I've ever heard in my life.
There's
just taking care of my
everything in this story is cryptic because it's awkward and people don't like to talk about awkward things. But there's one part that's very relevant to whether Toobin should be fired or not. Okay, I'm going to get to that in a second. First of all, for that same exact reason, the reporting until Vice jumped in was maddening. They're like, he exposed himself on a Zoom call. Like, okay, but maybe he didn't realize the camera was on and he was getting dressed. He shouldn't, and that's bad, and he should have been way more thoughtful because of what he's potentially exposing people to. But that's different than if he's doing something else, right? And so finally we find out it is something else. By the way, we already had a guess that was the situation. Number one, you don't get, I would have been surprised if he got suspended because he was getting dressed and didn't realize the camera was on, right? Number two, when he apologized to his wife and family, I was like, oh, okay. It was not just getting dressed, right? And
Cenk, can I comment on that real quick on apologizing to his wife? So when I read the initial reports on this, I was like, man, his wife's got to be a little more understanding. Like, why is he apologizing to his wife? Like, I thought it was just like, I really believed him. Like, I believed the initial reports that made it appear as though he just like made a mistake. His camera was on and maybe he just like, I don't know, rolled out of bed. He's in the nude and made a mistake, right? Like, okay, wife, go easy on him. But now, like, we got to figure out why election simulations turn him on so much because.
No, look, go to my Twitter. Oh, wow. Wagonator got me, guys. He got me. Anyway, look at the screenshot on my Twitter, okay? It's clear. There's a bunch of young chicks. That are in there. Bunch of young, hot girls. He got totally turned on talking to them, and he had to go crank one out. Fellas, we've all been there. Hot new coworker driving you fucking crazy. Be like, dude, I don't want to sexually harass, man. She's like in my dreams, bro. I gotta get this. I gotta fucking, something's gotta happen here, son. I think Anna Kasparian understands that a little bit. She's a very loving wife.
Because that was what was going on during this meeting.
Yeah,
like I don't think real excited about election simulations.
Or election stimulation, if you will. Okay. Okay, now look, it's easy to joke around about this story. Very, very easy, and I'm holding back 10 to 20 jokes. But there is something important here. So, first of all, if he did it on purpose.
I know, and I'm criticizing myself for my gut, and I'm starting to, it's starting to do the same thing where the skin that holds up your genitalia starts to get stretched, and it itself starts looking like a underwear almost. It's not a good look. You get the gut. But I will say this, to Toobin's credit, he was not erect when he pulled his pants down. He was fully soft. And then he got erect looking at pornography. So I don't think he was, jerking it to his coworkers, right? I think they put the idea in his head. He probably doesn't have a lot of time too, because he's probably doing all of his hackneyed bullshit fucking interviews. Probably gets 10 minutes in between. He's like, I gotta fucking crank one out real quick. I got another fucking 6 hours of interviews after this stupid crap. So I do feel for the guy, but he's a total media hack, and I love to see it. These guys never seen a war he doesn't like, never seen an establishment candidate that's crushing progressives that isn't totally awesome, absolutely votes against progressive values, 100%, vociferously making arguments on TV against progressivism every single day. I love to see it, dog. See you the fuck later, man. You and your small PP. What is it, this? Christ O'Malley. I'm supposed to feel bad for these assholes. Really? Why? Fucking why?
Then he should be fired, because then he's subjecting coworkers to that, and that's totally unacceptable.
He wasn't jerking
now,
it to
it appears he did not do it on purpose, and you'd have to be quite mental to do it on purpose. On the other hand, Fox News hosts have done it repeatedly. Not this particular transgression, but you remember the Bill O'Reilly phone sex calls where the producer would not participate at all, and he just started talking about rubbing loofahs on her.
Ooh.
And it was just the most insane thing that you'd ever seen, right?
I'm rubbing my cock.
So it's not outside of the bounds of imagination, but it appears that everyone here is saying that it was a mistake. I think intent matters. And so you might still fire him and say, look, you were so negligent in exposing coworkers to this that you gotta go. That's not for me to decide, that's for them to decide, and I'm curious what others think about that. In terms of the critical part here, Anna, so they said it appeared he had another Zoom call on. I took that to mean potentially another video on.
No.
Or
yeah, you can't say what you can't see. So you can't say what it was. It was probably just some porno he fucking looked up. It was probably his favorite vid. Click, click, gotta take care of this real quick. Gotta finish up this call, head on over here. You know, the guy probably had a whole agenda in his head. Guys, we've all been there. We're all pretending like we're not, like all these masturbation jokes are just jest, huh? Like men aren't really jerking it to fucking, cereal boxes when they see like we're the fucking e-insurance girl. You know what I'm saying? Or fucking Tony the Tiger. Oh man, I saw a picture of Tony the Tiger real quick. I gotta, crank one out. Like men aren't doing that right now. You know what I mean? Like, I don't understand this like Puritanism. Where is this coming from? Where does this go? Where it's all fun and games until someone actually gets busted being lewd. Oh, now the joke's over.
Some sort of interactive video, if you know what I mean, on. Okay.
Ay, ay, ay.
So now the reason this is all super uncomfortable stuff, but the reason why that matters is, wait, is this some distraction that you were doing and you forgot the Zoom camera was on? Or are you in some way directing it to your coworkers?
No.
You see what I'm saying?
No.
So as uncomfortable as that is, that might be a very important distinction.
No, well, you should have watched the video then, Jank. Mr. Journalist, what, you can't sit through looking at an ugly man masturbating for your audience? Well, here, I'll let you know. The man was soft as a fucking wet noodle when he started that. It's not like he had a raging boner and he had to fucking get off the call and he opened up the Zoom call on another screen. Wouldn't that be funny? He joins the Zoom call from a different, and you get like two different angles. You get the up close and personal and the fucking shoulder view. Oh, that would be legendary. No, Jank, come on, man. Be a better journalist, homie. Watch the vid.
And again, not for me to decide. That's the New Yorker's got to decide. CNN's got to decide.
How about you decide?
Do you understand the distinction I'm making,
journalist?
Yeah, I understand the distinction, and I know that you're not in any way trying to justify it regardless.
Oh,
you're just
of course.
saying that intent does.
Yeah.
No, I know. But like there is a distinction between intentional, unintentional. I get all that. I don't know, God, it's a very unfortunate situation. I don't even really know how I feel yet.
Not everyone's husband's as hot as yours, Anna.
I don't know, man. Like when you're having a meeting for work, you gotta be present. And it's just like, I get that we all get distracted. If we're working from home, there's your family's there, there's a bunch of stuff going on, and I get those distractions. But you can't you can't be jerking off during a meeting. Like, you just, even if you're doing the meeting from home, right? Like, just don't do it. Just have your meeting. You guys are talking about some dorky election simulation. Like, do the meeting and then have at it, right? Have at it. Even if you're on the clock, like, go, do you, boo? Right?
Well,
we all need a little relief.
He thought he was.
Things are stressful.
He thought he was.
But like, just wait until the meeting's over. You got to be smarter than that.
Yeah.
I don't know.
So here's the thing. It appears that you're laying down a hard and fast rule, and one that probably makes sense. So I had to get one in. All right. Anyway, so but guys, there's two different issues here.
So did he.
Yeah, apparently. Okay.
Bo.
All right. Look, there's two different issues here. One serious and one lighthearted. They're in the same story. So the serious issue is how he's interacting with his coworkers. And that's a very serious issue and should be taken seriously by those news organizations, and they should come to a thoughtful decision, and they should talk to the people who were affected, who were on that line. How do they feel about it? What was the context? And really make sure that you're handling it in a professional way to make sure that you have a safe and a work environment that's free of any sexual harassment, any discrimination, etc. Okay, that's a very,
you know, that's all that fine dining. That's all that good eating. You know, all those little dinners, all those little press dinners, and those get-togethers and networking and meetings. It's all that filet mignon. Slap it, bah! Fucking ripples.
very serious issue. Now, the human
so
side of
serious.
this issue is the one that's lighthearted, but also
it's so fake.
You know, sad.
It's all fake
right?
news.
Like, so it's easy to joke around about, oh, guys.
No, seriously, if you're walking around using fake news unironically, you are clown news.
I got caught masturbating, right? But as you pointed out, Anna, I suspect that Tubbin is not the only one in the country that partakes in that. But he's the one that got caught, and so everybody gets to have a giant laugh over him, and maybe it ends his career. If you meant to do it in a work context, then I don't shed a tear at all.
Dog, it's Jeffrey fucking Toobin. Seriously, God, TYT, how far are you gonna fall? I thought they would take this opportunity to shit on CNN. And how fucking terrible Toobin is. And they're like, oh, so sad. I think Jenk's like, well, this shit could happen to me. I don't want to lose my career for jerking my gherkin.
Right? If it was just a big giant mistake and he's still wrong at work and they fire him, I totally understand that. But you also, as a human being, go, ah, man, that it sucks for his coworkers more, but it sucks for him too. That maybe
it's a huge problem. Public citizen, it is a huge problem. And I agree, he's doing more harm. He's doing more good than harm, Cenk Uygur. But dude, come on, man. I guess, you know, he's trying to have a principled stance. Lubin with Toobin. No, just post pictures of his dick, not other people's dicks. His dick is incredibly unimpressive. It's the new goatsy. Post away. His cholesterol is being crushed. Oh, what? Who? Cenk? Cenk's not in bad shape, man. He's just a big dude. Certainly more in shape than Toobin, man. If Cenk got fucking busted, we'd all be like, oh, okay, well, damn it. I am for sure. Not because I've secretly seen it, okay? But I'm just, look at the guy, dude. He's packing heat. Come on.
Maybe that's an unacceptable opinion to have now, or maybe that's just a human opinion to have. But that's the sense I got from it.
Yeah, no, I mean, look,
you should have watched the video your assessment and done your journalistic duty.
I do want to take it seriously for a second, because I think that it is correct that there needs to be a in-depth investigation to ensure that he's never, done anything that's made his employees uncomfortable.
Okay, thank you, TYT, for the insight. You're not even gonna bring up the creepy shit he did when he fucking got his fucking coworker pregnant and shit. Come on, dog. reportedly well, do you want an even more uninformed opinion? I guess we could go to these idiots who think modern rap music is in any way good. Not because of it's bad, it's shit. It's fucking garbage. Modern rap music sucks. It's fucking worse than glam fucking metal was in the 80s. My settings prevent me. It's probably for the best. It's a small penis, public citizen. It's a very small one.
The world. Subscribe now to the Hot 97 YouTube channel. It's Ebro in the morning.
Oh no, Sony Walkman. Sony Man Walk. Wow, I don't know, man. That might be some cached history. You might be clicking on some cached links there, buddy.
With Laura Stiles and Rosenberg.
It's all been a bit of a lie, a ruse, if you will.
Are we gonna get fucking spiritual, mystical, spiritual, lyrical on the fucking Tubbin lubing up his Tubbin?
That was a shit show.
Even here locally, you know, we've talked about the voter suppression and the election board being in shambles, and New York State acting like they're liberal but operating when.
Okay, I take it all back. This guy's actually telling some truth. I'm an asshole.
It's time for elections like it's a conservative state that's trying to control their power and not give power to the people. We've talked about that. And so, you know, we get what we deserve for being liars.
Okay.
And not living up to our the standards we claim to have.
They're called principles, my man. That's the word. Principles.
Because that's where we're at right now.
Is Charlemagne the God going to be doing this? I'm just going to leave if Charlemagne the God shows up.
Things don't get worse. You know, hopefully this is a landslide election and there ain't, you know, violence at different voting polls and these things. But as you heard in that audio from Rachel Maddow on MSNBC, you know, there's a lot of Americans that are like, how did we become this country? There's other Americans that are like, yo, fam, we been this country.
That was a shit show.
Yeah, but we're also leaving out in that when you say the how do we become this country and then the we've been this country, you're leaving out the people most responsible. What about the group that's like, no, this is the guy I want to support. I don't mind.
Well, that's why I say we've always been this country, because those people have been here. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not saying that those people have been prevailed or they've been the controlling faction, but it's existed.
Right, but they are the ones.
We didn't eradicate that. You know what I'm saying?
No,
as a nation.
But we're
Is Joe Rogan some kind of like clone project? Is that what's happening right now? Are these the failed Joe Rogans?
We're never going to eradicate it, no matter what. I mean, listen.
He could do way more harm than Trump. A President Kanye would be incredibly dangerous. No doubt about it. Yeah, I mean, he's just a theocrat, basically. You know, he's all about theocracy. He doesn't know it. If you'd be like, yeah, you want a theocracy, be like, no, I don't. I don't want a theocracy. I just want religion to run everything. Okay, yeah, you just don't even know what it is, dude. Okay.
Listen, Germany has taken every step imaginable to not be the country that they were during World War II. But there's still an underground of crazy that exists there.
Oh, for sure. They got it in their police force out there. They got a whole white supremacist movement in the police force. There was a whole article about it.
But I mean, listen, each country, there's going to be crazy and bad and racist in every nation. But the Republican Party decided to let this become their party.
Yeah? Yeah, look, the Republicans, they're gone. They're done. they're basically irrelevant. They don't even need to be there, right? You can literally have someone just stand in as a Republican and be the same shit. They have one ideology, and it's been that way. It's been rather consistent, only just growing and growing in vociferousness.
Over the last 4 years, he might have come in and won the primary, but since then, top-level Republicans and their constituents all got on board with it. Not all of them, but a lot, millions and millions of people.
And for that, you get
and
this.
Congratulations, you played yourself.
And then you got 50 Cent, and everybody else that wants to sign up, line up, right behind white supremacy.
Yeah, this 50 Cent shit's embarrassing.
For what you're betting.
I mean, it really does show how little he's paying attention to. Because up until today, I had no idea, right? If he just kept that shit to himself, right? He's letting everyone know that he supports this total loser who's about to lose, fall flat on his face. It really does show how little 50 Cent is paying attention. And can someone call up Ja Rule next? Why? Who gives a fuck? Who gives a fuck what a bankrupt idiot who fucking shout out some fucking, some slick ass songs. N-word, you're a window shopper. The song's awesome. I said N-word. But if you say it right, it sounds a lot better. I'm white.
Bank account look like. And for that, you get this.
Congratulations, you played yourself.
Let's give.
Congratulations, you played yourself, Hot 97. Seriously, I don't know. I guess they got to keep the attention of the got to jingle the keys a little bit. I guess.
Let's give it to hip hop at large right now. Let's keep it real. We are on the verge of this election. That's, I don't know. Maybe it's overstated when people say the most important election. Blah blah blah. I don't know. It's super important. Super important. White supremacy is openly running rampant, and the only real
the people that are voting, the 30% that are voting Trump, are not exclusively voting Trump because they hate black people. Dumbass. It's not even close. We're over here quoting Rachel Maddow. God, this is embarrassing. This, a lot of people get their news from sources like this. You are welcome, Lemon Curry. Trust me, no one wants to see this mess. This asshole should wear a mask, and he should shave. You're getting paid a pretty penny to be sitting in that fucking chair, wearing a goddamn PJ shirt, haven't shaved in 10 days.
Not the only. The majority of outspoken big names in hip-hop on this election have been completely wrong. They have the biggest names.
Right for what they want.
50 Cent, Ice Cube,
Yeah,
Kanye
wrong.
West.
Well, Ice Cube hasn't endorsed Trump.
No, but he's still dropped the ball so far. He hasn't endorsed him. But did you see that interview with him last week when he tried to explain his relationship with the Trump administration?
I think it's, by the way, there's a lot of.
It's your job. There's only 3 or 4 rappers that are even have anything to do with politics right now. I didn't peep that. What are these other guys doing, by the way? What do they say? Is there anything? Do they have any input on any of this?
A lot of these rich guys that are aligned, Kanye West. We'll ask Ice Cube. I don't know if we'll get the truth. What's the guy's name that gave the scholarships to Morehouse, the richest billionaire in the nation?
Trump's dude?
He's not Trump's dude, but he definitely wanted to make sure that he didn't get hammered for his tax evasion.
Oh, so you're saying it was about his own pocket?
It was all about his own pocket, which is Kanye West in the tax breaks too. And
I thought this guy was arguing with this guy.
A lot of these rich dudes that are aligning with whomever's the president so they can figure out. And right now they're playing politics.
But even Cube.
Holy fuck.
Cube's whole thing about basically who's going to write the biggest check. as if that's the only issue when it comes to the relationship between politics and black people in America is writing one huge check. That seems convenient because that's not really what the whole thing's about. If you're willing to say, oh, it could be Donald Trump, if they write the right check, no, it could not be Donald Trump. It can't be. He's made that clear. His priority is never going to sincerely be uplifting the black community. If you believe that.
This channel is about shitting on you, Lemon Curry. Hey, everybody, look at Lemon Curry. Everyone point and laugh. It's Lemon Curry. Lemon Curry. Lemon Curry, look at me. Look at me, Lemon Curry. Look at me and my Tubbin army. Tubbin.
That it's even remotely possible, hit the button.
Congratulations, you played yourself.
So I'm just saying, man, I wish and all the tons of rap artists we have who don't feel.
Is that some kind of moderation thing that they do?
This way. Just haven't been as outspoken, it seems like.
Well,
or
they
maybe
don't get
just
the
don't
coverage.
get the attention.
They don't get the coverage.
Yeah, maybe that's
because it's not.
Who played themselves? Was it the guy talking?
Ice Cube or Kanye West or who else is out here?
Let's not forget Chance played himself for a while.
Chance has said some things trolly, and these guys troll around on the internet.
Homie, if they're like, yo, I don't want to pay more taxes, maybe Trump is all right. That shit ain't trolling. That's like, goddamn, dude.
And that we'll see. But once again, I'm going to reiterate for you, Rosenberg, and anybody else that can hear my voice. Black men specifically, think that money is.
Oh, I actually just moved. I don't have furniture. This is my computers. I'm sitting on moving blankets. And I'm using my laptop. I'm trapped. See, look at this. My screen is on cardboard boxes. So my main streaming computer doesn't work right now, guys. I'm so fucking sorry. You can't subscribe to me anyway. Fucking go subscribe to Woke. Oh, you can't. You can't subscribe to woke.net because they motherfucking canceled that shit. How come no one's pointing and laughing at Lemon Curry? Oh, that's right, everyone left because they're bored to tears by these fucking dullards trying to squeeze out a political opinion when they have fucking done zero reading on the subject.
Is going to make their lives just like the white man.
Huh?
You think your bank account is going to fix that. What you don't or are missing in all of this is the fact that your money and your assets, because of white supremacy, gets devalued. Your neighborhoods, your family, your education, your public education specifically. That's the piece.
Okay. I can kind of see that argument.
It's all good with writing you a check so that you can stay over there.
A huge check.
Y'all want to stay over there? Here go your check.
Yeah, be as rich as you want.
And then we can redline you and devalue your communities all you want because we already know y'all not going to fill out the census. Are you going to vote locally? Because if you are already doing those things, voting locally, filling out the census, we would have different representation on a local level.
It is interesting that he's talking about voting locally, which I do agree with. It's one of the few places you can still enact some change civically.
And the flow of resources back into the community would be different.
So I do agree that disenfranchised people, like, obviously don't fetishize the vote. You have to be an activist, get out there and make change. But it is disparaging to see disenfranchised communities, actively advocate for non-participation, because there's only one, not participating and then expecting you to I guess things to just magically get better. I've never seen it. I've literally never seen it. Has that happened somewhere else? Has that strategy worked somewhere? I don't know about. Did the fucking Mesopotamians try that shit where they just like stopped trying and then everything got better? Did they do that shit?
Hit the button, man.
Congratulations.
Laura, what you got?
played.
Okay, you know what? Congratulations. I am done with these guys. Come the fuck on, dude. Put me to sleep. Here we go. Oh, nice.
All right, let's talk about
Some Canadian points of view. That's what I'm talking about.
those trending topics, because Jeffrey Toobin, if you don't know who he is prestigious analyst for law for the New Yorker. So we all know what New Yorker is, right? Prestigious.
Oh, Toobin.
So apparently he's been suspended
Boopin' my
for
Toobin.
exposing himself on a Zoom call. That is right. His co-workers have said that Toobin was rubbing and tugging on the Zoom call. Now, ladies, will he?
I think I convinced you that gradualism is better than far left direct action. Well, no. Maybe not far left by like anarchism and communism. Yeah, there's like a couple thousand of those people. Yeah, do whatever you want, guys. Whatever. No. But I'm not. When I talk about year after year, put your hour a week in to the democratic experiment. Year after year, that is doing something gradually, but that's not gradualism. Because right now, what is gradualism defined as? Gradualism is defined as doing a major change that needs to happen, but is done over the course of like 50 years, right? So that everyone can make their money, right? And then eventually, I guess it's supposed to stop. No, by gradual, I mean, this year we do Medicare for all. Okay, that's the first goal. All right, that's the first election season. Next election season, we do free college. We make that the big issue. All right, next election season, we do, paid maternity leave across the nation. Next election season, we talk about a UBI. Right, that's the kind of gradual pushing to the left that progressive activists need to do. The problem that progressive activists mainly have, and I think this was brought up earlier, is how we divide and conquer for the people dividing and conquering us. We do it for them. We divide and conquer like there's no man. Like when we show up to a protest, everyone's got their own. I'm for this. I'm for that. I'm for this. This is why I'm here. No. We need to stop that nonsense. We all need to get up there with one single voice and say this needs to happen right now, or you're not getting none of our support. And we need to back it up. It's not fun. It's not easy. It's not satisfying like a slick burn on a neoliberal or a right winger on Twitter. Okay? It's fucking awkward, cringe ass bullshit. Yeah, that's fine, public citizen. Disagree. Everyone, you should be disagreeing with the nihilist. Because the nihilist says, just jump off a cliff, fucking who cares? Both sides are wrong. Blah, 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 blah. Both sides are bad, so who cares? Sorry, dude, I was Toobin. I'm about to bust out some Toobin, actually. Hold on 1 second. We're going to listen to this while I set up Toobin. 1 sec.
We ever live this down?
Well, Lisa on Twitter wrote, there's something wrong with a man that can't control himself during a work call. Honest to God, I'm so sick of this behavior by men. Perhaps it's the PTSD from my online dating days.
Come on, man. Come on, dude. Come on. Look, I think he's a hack. I think it's great that it happened to him. Come on, man. We're all just gonna pretend like dudes ain't jerking it. Like come on. Give him a break, man. Give the poor man a break. Give the poor man a break. You know what I'm saying? Give the poor man a break. All right, we're gonna pull out some big ass motherfucking Toobin. Hold on, we gotta get some Toobin going here. Tubbin, saying Tubbin, When I'm Tubbin, I want total privacy, but to each their own. No, hey, look, I get that. I get that, right? If this was some, look, okay, look, I need to be principled about this, right? So do I agree that if I was a company, say this hadn't gone out, right, and say this was something that happened internally, and I was the company, right, I would say no, privacy law. This video will not go public, right? We'll punish him for that. This will go through an investigation process. So, like, basically what I'm saying is, if I had control over the video, right, and I had the decision to disseminate it publicly or destroy it because of privacy, I would destroy it because I believe in privacy, right? Because like, this is not a criminal case. This is a boomer who didn't know what Zoom was. He thought he muted his video, right? Turns and cranks one out. We've all been there, right, fellas? Okay? So I agree on the principle that, that it shouldn't have happened. Okay? But it's happened. It's out there. He's a total fucking hack. And I'm going to fucking laugh in his face, because if it happened to if it happened to a progressive or anybody else that disagreed with the centrist neoliberal point of view, he would be out in full fucking regalia right in the front of the motherfucking parade to say, well, this person's disqualified. This person's disqualified. We got another one down. So I'm doing the same fucking thing, because you get in the pit with them. You get in the pit and you rip their throat out. Motherfuck Jeffrey Toobin. Okay? The hack, the neoliberal hack who's never seen a war he doesn't like. Goddamn right I'm dancing on his political career. Woo! See you later, Jeffrey Toobin. Da-ba-da-ba. Hanging out with Chris Matthews. Da-da-ba-da-ba-da-da. Fuck him. Because he would be doing the same. Oh, we're better. I'm better. Oh. Remember what they did to Al Franken? That was so lame. That was super lame. But I also remember Al Franken basically agreeing with them and apologizing. Right? Oh, I'm sorry. I guess you're right. I guess I'm a creep. Oh, I'm sorry I made you uncomfortable 15 years ago. Okay. I also remember that.
But this causes me rage. And Lisa, I actually can understand that rage. The first night I moved to Florence, Italy, the birthplace of the Renaissance. The first night I'm there, I'm walking back to my apartment after this magical day. I can hear the Santa Croce bells ringing. And there's a man outside my apartment door having a tug. And I was so angry. I was so filled with rage. But with Jeffrey Toobin, I've been a long time reader of him, and this guy who's made a career, ironically perhaps, by writing about people misbehaving.
Yeah.
This was like finding out for me that David Attenborough had been caught big game hunting. Like, it just didn't connect. The action didn't connect with the person. And I was so surprised. But maybe we shouldn't be anymore. Maybe, which is kind of...
How fucking out of touch is this woman? I didn't think The View could get any worse. Men masturbating? You mean the guy who impregnated his motherfucking coworker and then divorced his wife or some shit? Cheated on his wife, probably? Oh, no! What kind of fucking world do these people live in, man? These fucking out to brunch liberals. I love that term. Out to brunch, right? This woman lives at brunch.
Sad. I guess we all do it, but at the same time, I'm surprised that we're 9 months into this pandemic and he still doesn't know how to use Zoom.
Yeah, wow,
Lainey,
chuckles.
Last week you were talking about how you wanted like a more interesting midlife crisis. Perhaps this was your wish granted. I don't know. I just have so many questions. Did he plan this? Was he just really bored? Is this a regular thing? And this
You
is the
should have
first time
watched the
this is
video.
hot? I also have.
What? Maybe spend a little bit more time doing research on the subject and picking out your outfit. What can I say to this woman? Watch the video. All four of you are commenting on it as if you haven't seen it. Fuck that I'm sorry, that annoys me, man. You gotta at least see the fucking what you're talking about.
To wonder, is this a Pavlovian response? Like, is he somebody who regularly engages with?
What the fuck? Is this woman a psychiatrist? Who is this woman? Who is she? Co-hosted by Melissa Grello, Cynthia Loyas, Lanley Liu, and correspondent Jess Allen. What?
Sort of online self-exploration, and so as soon as like there's a chat window open, it's just like that there's a kind of immediate physical response.
Oh, come the fuck! What the fuck?
With a different take, he said maybe he wanted to get caught on some strange level, but anyone in front of a computer with a
what the fuck
should have better sense. Yeah. This falls under the category of don't mix business and pleasure. I mean, to say the least. To say the least.
Okay.
Total conjecture.
Social media because
total
assholes. Masturbation isn't the problem. Rather, the timing of it is. Please remain professional during your video conference meetings. Rita, you said it all. But I mean, we have a sex educator on the panel. I have questions to Cynthia. Is there a sex positive spin to this? Like, is there a thing where, I don't know, maybe I don't find it stimulating to think about the stress of the upcoming American election. But could this have been, he's so stressed out, he's so worried that Trump will win a second term, that he needed release?
The takes are unbelievable. The takes from The View and these takes are the nuttiest, stupidest things I've heard in my life. Am I sexist for thinking that? I guess so, man. It's Trump's fault. It has to be. I don't. These are some of the worst takes I've heard about a man masturbating. Can someone please talk about his shitty career? Please? Please don't let the hockey mask guy be the only one commenting on Jeffrey fucking Toobin's shitty ass, hack ass, fucking terrible career. Been on TV for 10 fucking years. Am I the only one talking about this shit? Fuck me, dude. Give me a fucking check. Give me a check, bitch. Ah!
Me, but I will say, obviously, if I was on the call, I would have experienced this. This could feel very invasive, very
you're the hateful bastard.
I think you have to respect the experience of the people who are on this call. As a complete outsider, I will say that I do find like this is something, along with certain other bodily functions, that is very human. They say like statistics will say anywhere between 80 and 90% of the population does engage regularly in this activity, and they say the rest are lying. I feel like it is a very human thing, a misplaced thing. Do I just think he deserves to go away and hide for the rest of his life? No. Hopefully he comes out and apologizes. What I do feel like will...
Dude, Toobin is amazing. Are you shitting on Toobin, the video game, David? She doesn't like old video games. I put up with a lot of dumb shit, but this made... Okay, no, that's... Yeah. I don't know, man. That is a deal breaker. If she's 100% serious, I don't know, dude. She better be awesome at being a good person. Not necessarily. My wife, like 90% of the shit that I like, my wife, like, okay, honey, that's nice. Okay, thanks. Yeah, you just go ahead and do your hockey mask political show there. It's okay. So it might actually be a good thing.
Probably happen is he's going to claim some kind of a sex or porn addiction, and to me this is like a catch-all phrase for men who behave badly to blame it on the
it's
porn.
a mistake.
I couldn't help myself, and it's just like
it was an honest to God mistake.
You were on the call though. Of course he's going to live this.
Yo, these four women have not seen the video. That is fucking mind-blowing. Because if you see the video, it's clear he's okay. I'm done with the meeting. I'm going to derobe, crank one out, okay, and we're going to get back to the meeting, and I got a bunch of fucking other motherfucking things. What are they talking about? Check my Twitter. Check my Twitter, dog.
Down because he's a man, and don't they always get away with their mess? Okay,
right, but there's going to be a part.
Excuse me, me too. We do not always get away with our mess, and I'm okay with that because men shouldn't be jerking it off in front of women who don't want to be seeing that. Okay, that ain't right, Louis. I know you watch Louis C.K. I know you're a big fan. It's not okay, buddy. Okay, so it's okay, but like. Since when do men get away with everything now? What are they talking about? Weinstein? Hello? Yeah, they're talking about Tubbin. Hell yeah, they're talking about my man, Tubbin. Woo, baby! Woo! We tubing it up.
Too. Kayla, he'll live it down, but he'll have to live it down the second part of it.
Because he's gonna be back for seconds. Okay.
Well,
100%.
What we haven't seen,
the first real thing said.
Because if it were me and I was on that call, we all would have, or lots of us would have documented what was
yes,
happening.
You do need to see
before reporting it. And so somewhere that photo was floating around.
Lady, and now the so-called journalist over here, no, I don't need to see the thing that I'm talking about with 100% certainty. What is this? What is this? What do women like to be uninformed? Is this like, it's kind of, the presentation is itself kind of sexist if you think about it, because it's like, oh, them broads, they just want to talk. They just get a bunch of broads up there that can talk, who don't really know what the hell they're talking about. Who cares? They just need a bunch of broads talking about shit. Who cares? Just get them up on the screen and get a fuck. Seriously, it's like sexist. How come? Where's Anna Gaspari? Where's Crystal Ball? Women, they shop. And they go to stores. You know what I mean? It's like, it just seems like it's just like it's so surface level, man. You're seriously, you're not even gonna see this. Okay, I know. Look, ladies. Sometimes in journalism, when you're talking about bad subjects, I just imagine them talking about a war crime, like one of the many war crimes that happens every single fucking day that we don't know about. That the news doesn't report on. Oh well. Yeah, the wedding party was blown to bits by our drone bombs, and there was guts and brains and body parts everywhere, and it was really unpleasant, and I don't know if I even want to see those kind of things, and it's just like, I know I'm comparing a guy jerking off to fucking drone bombs right now. I get that, so not apples and oranges over here, but it's just I feel like you're gonna go on T-fucking-V. You're gonna go in front of a camera, all right? You got your pretty flowers, you got your well-read, your ridiculous clothing, and this is nice. A Kobe Bryant, that's kind of nice in the back there. You're gonna get done up. You think, well, maybe I should do 5 minutes of research on this topic. I don't know. Maybe I should know what I'm talking about before I go on the screen and say stuff. I just like where's the bar, man? Where's the bar? Do we get CNN adult version? This is the kids' table of politics over here. This is totally it.
That photo is floating around. I would not be surprised if that's going to be part 2 to this chapter.
Check my Twitter.
Which is the release of the photo, blurred with maybe the New Yorker's logo over it.
If you're listening out
there we go.
Send that photo around. We don't want to see it. I don't want to see Mr. Jeffrey doing his business.
Don't go on my Twitter.
Jeffrey knew very well what was happening. Like you said, Jess, we're 9 months into the Zoom game. You know if your camera's on, and you know if your camera's off. And the fact that...
But here's the thing. If she actually looked at the content, and the reason why this woman's giving her stupid looks, because she's like, look, dumbass, if you looked at the fucking photo, and if you actually looked at the video, you would know full well that he wasn't doing it intentionally. I hate Jeffrey Toobin's guts. But the guy was fucking not jerking it to the people on the Zoom video, okay? And you saying that is a fucking lie. Is just fucking misinformation. All right? It's so irresponsible. Am I the only one that thinks it's fucking irresponsible to tell a couple thousand people, how many fucking people, look at the fucking like ratio. Wow. Whoa, Sally. Whoa. Okay, so the couple hundred people that are watching this, where is the bar, man?
Allegedly, he had the camera tilted down. Oh, baby, Jeffrey knew exactly.
No, he didn't. You dummy. But that is so irresponsible.
What he was doing. And
I
you know
don't know if he did know exactly
Okay,
what he was
thank
doing.
you.
Like, maybe
Thank you.
and no, he should have known
No.
exactly what he was doing.
No. You're not going to interrupt. And she's doing the thing. She's doing the thing where she's like, "Oh, wait a minute. My take was stupid and uninformed. I'm about to be called out for it. I better gish gallop. Oh, wait a minute. Let me be clear. Wait a minute. Hold on. You're about to say something that makes me look stupid. I can't allow that to happen. Hold on. We can't. I need to talk over you right now." That's what she's trying to infer in the bottom left there, this fucking Brady Bunch.
Could have done this.
Honey,
I just don't
you've been let in. You have been.
Okay, and now she's, without seeing, admittingly not seeing it, now she is literally arguing with other people who have seen it about the content of what she hasn't seen. This is mind-blowingly dumb, dude. Who put a camera in front of this woman? This sucks.
Been letting and enlightening into exactly who Jeffrey is and what gets Jeffrey off, okay? And clearly it was that conversation that was taking place. Now, Jeffrey, you could have waited, because I'm sure our sex expert, Miss Cynthia, could teach you a little 1, 2, 3 about suspense and how great suspense is in the long run when it comes to the masturbation. You could.
Well, look, it makes the centrist neoliberals look bad. It doesn't make people on the left look bad because they're laughing at this idiot. We're not laughing at someone dying. Okay? We're laughing at a person's shitty career go up in flames because they're not as progressive. We already watched The View. This is actually worse than The View, dude. Whoopi Goldberg and no one else on that show, Joy Barr, didn't get nearly as fucking. This is inaccurate. She's like, oh, he was getting off to people at the meeting. No. That, I don't like the man. I've said it before. I'll say it again. I don't like the man, but that is not what will happen.
Could have waited. You could have waited and had a way better time.
Here's the thing. If you watch the video, you would know. He did wait. He thought the meeting was over. He thought he muted the video because he's a dumbass boomer. Because she hasn't seen it, she is pretending that he was just like, oh, this is too hot. This is too fucking hot. I got it. It's time. Fuck my career. Oh, yeah. See my dick. Oh, yeah. You know what I mean? Like, she's literally pretending like that's what happened. And she has admittedly not seen the video. I'm all over the goddamn internet. I'm streaming everywhere.
But instead, you had to play Boo-Boo the Fool and expose yourself to your coworkers. And now you're going to try and be all serious when you get back from work, and nobody's going to be able to take you serious.
No, that is funny.
Literally with your pants down, acting a fool and a mess with your Lubriderm to the side. Jeffrey, what are you doing? What are you doing?
I hear you. I'm reserving a little bit of judgment at this moment. It's possible it was his kink. It's possible he did want to get caught. We just don't know enough details. So there's a part of me that is reserving judgment.
This guy has an incredible career. He's written for decades on something. There's no way he's going to ruin his career over a Zoom call. And he's a smart enough man to know that this is career ruining. He's reported on this kind of stuff for years.
Critically, by the way.
Careers have been ruined. There's no way.
Listen, you're not at a business meeting, okay? We don't have a little boardroom meeting, and some homeboy beside you just whips out his piece and
holy
time. It's
she hasn't seen the video, everybody, and this drives me crazy. When someone says, I don't know anything about the subject, and then vociferously argues from some position of fantasy.
Professional, period. You could that stuff could wait. That stuff could wait. I don't understand why no one's giving him a blind. I don't think
watch
he deserves a
the
blind.
video, dummy.
Hours. Wait until the Zoom call is over.
Shout out to Cynthia, though, for always trying to be empathetic and waiting for more details. Shout out to Cynthia.
That is, thank you, Lainey. I appreciate that. Should I be transitioning now? I have so much to say. I could talk about this all day, but I will not. Instead, I'm going to transition.
Wow, that is a terrible, terrible, terrible show. Wow, it does get worse. Okay, folks. Holy smokes! Come on, give me more Toobin goodness. Give me some more Lubin Toobin. Local news.
A cautionary tale.
Cautionary tale. Well, we've all been there. Yeah, oh yeah, Daddy.
Start this morning with a cliche phrase I suspect many people in the media were saying to themselves yesterday, there, but for the grace of God go I. The particular career-killing act we're about to describe isn't something that just anyone would do. The idea, especially acute in 2020, that you can have an absolutely great career and have that career almost immediately and entirely derailed by a single really stupid act is really chilling. Consider the case of Jeffrey Toobin, a deeply respected writer and television commentator who until yesterday served regularly as the on-air chief justice correspondent for CNN.
What really amazes me is the John Thunes, the Susan Collins who say, the president has learned his lesson.
Yeah.
No, he has not. No, he has not. He is going to do this again.
Wag that finger, Toobin.
He said he will do it again. And
Pelosi, yes,
queen. There
queen.
is some chastening here is absurd.
Toobin has been a fixture on CNN for decades, and this story shows how he remained firmly placed among the media elite. Imagine this, a top-tier Zoom call. People on the call, some of the biggest writers from the most respected magazine in the country. Toobin is on a call with colleagues from the New Yorker who are playing some...
Rich DeMuro was on there?
No, this is our generic...
Our Zoom
We're planning some special election coverage, along with not only folks from the New Yorker, from New York City's premier public radio station, WNYC. All told, about 20 people are on the Zoom call. There's some breakout rooms. Speaking of breaking out, according to press reports, at some point, Toobin engages in an intimate act of self-gratification, seemingly unaware that a Zoom camera is on. For his part, Toobin calls the incident an embarrassing and stupid mistake. New Yorker has suspended the longtime writer. Toobin himself asked to be taken off the air at CNN while he deals with a, quote, personal issue. Also, what happens to Toobin now? His best-selling book about the O.J. Simpson trial, the run of his life, was the basis for the star-studded FX movie.
Oh my God. He got his start with OJ? Ugh.
Toobin had other books in development for Hollywood productions, and as you can imagine, this has received huge headlines all around the world.
My movie
and the question
career!
Many people are asking, especially in this climate, can Toobin's career survive? It is one of the fastest and furthest falls one can possibly imagine.
Not
so
my
will
movie
the staple
career!
of the media, both in print and broadcast, vanish forever? Or is there some path back?
I sure hope he does. I sure hope he disappears for fucking ever. I would love to never see Jeffrey Toobin's motherfucking face ever a fucking again. Love for that scenario to take place. Please, Toobin, retire with your millions. Be the Milli Vanilli jerk off guy of politics. Okay? No one but billionaires thought your opinion was worth a damn anyway. Please go away.
It's impossible to rank these things. There's another CNN colleague who had
well, I don't know. There's some pretty hot-ass people on TikTok. Maybe this would be maybe it'd be pretty awesome, actually, to see some hot people masturbate. I think there's a website for that. I don't know. I don't know. I'm thinking ahead. Boy, we're at the bottom here. We're at the bottom of this barrel. Okay, I guess we're going to listen to Eli the computer guy's opinion. Isn't he a right-winger? I feel like he's a right-winger. There's a couple hidden right. The 8-bit guys are right wingers. You knew that? I didn't know that. I really like that guy. He's a fucking right winger.
Well, have you ever wondered why your boss?
Well, doesn't matter anymore. He's a fucking. There was a bunch of pictures of him walking around Costco with an AR-15. Jackass.
Looks so frazzled so much of the time. Let me tell you why your boss looks so frazzled so much of the time. Because your boss, day after day after day, is sitting there going, why do I have to create an explicit rule that my employees...
Does he have small, tiny hands? Or is that just me?
Employees shouldn't do this. Isn't it common damn sense that my employees wouldn't do this? I should not have to explicitly state that this is a bad thing to do. And yet day after day after day, employees are going to keep doing whatever the hell it is employees are going to be doing. And so now we have the world of Zoom calls where...
Okay, all right, I don't care. Thank you. I guess that's all the news we get on Jeffrey fucking Toobin. Fuck, man. News, you're letting me down. Where's the goddamn hot takes, huh? This is the hottest fucking tea? Really? Really? Hottest boiling from the pot tea, and we're not going to... Oh, it's a bunch of leftists saying, well, we should feel bad for the guy. We shouldn't talk about it. My God, dude. Oh, wait a minute. This is one of those. I know what this is. Hold on. I've seen this. I've seen these kind of videos before.
The name of this American lawyer, blogger, author, and legal analyst
This
for
came out
CNN
today.
and The New Yorker. How do you go about pronouncing his name? Jeffrey Toobin. Jeffrey Toobin. Videos on how to pronounce the names of public figures.
Well, I thought this was going to be a joke. I thought they were going to cut to some guy jerking it or something. Well, that's very disappointing. I wanted to hear somebody jerking it. Like Jeffrey Toobin. Come on. Here we go. Video. Oh my God. Video info news, guys. Video info news.
Jeffrey Toobin has been suspended from his job as a staff writer at The New Yorker after he allegedly exposed his penis during a company Zoom call. The New
Why are you saying allegedly? Have you seen the video? Oh, this was 19. 35 seconds. What is this?
Sources tell Vice it's because he exposed himself during a Zoom call last week between members of The New Yorker and WNYC Radio.
Is this a robot voice? Just like a better one?
In a statement to Motherboard, Toobin acknowledged the incident. I made an embarrassingly stupid mistake, believing I was off camera. I apologized to my wife, family, friends and co-workers. I believed I was not visible on Zoom. I thought no one on the Zoom call could see me. I thought I had muted the Zoom video, he added.
Okay. Well, that's disappointing, frankly. Hey guys, I heard you like Toobin, so I'm doing some Toobin inside your Toobin. Hell yeah, jokes. Okay. I don't know, I guess I could talk about other politics stuff, but I really just wanted to talk about Jeffrey Toobin. So, I don't know. I just wanted to make fun of Jeffrey Toobin, everybody. It's kind of the end of, this is the end of the show. I don't really have anything else. I guess I could talk about some other shit, but who fucking cares? It's all about November 3rd. The voting, the ContraPoints video. Need to make gaming great again. gaming's still great. You just got to look elsewhere, dude, than the AAA for, if you want a great Metroidvania, Axiom Verge. You want a really awesome boomer shooter, well, check out Dusk or Ion Fury. The indie market, it's the indies that are keeping the flame alive. You know what I mean? Just don't expect that shit from the AAA, because the AAA, it's just getting closer and closer to fucking slot machines. Insert money to win. Fucking Skinner boxes. I thought Rob Ford got busted for smoking crack. That's a different Ford, huh? Yeah. All right, folks. That's all I got for today. Is there any good woke games? Yeah, actually. PETA has a really good game called Kitten Squad. You never seen it? It's actually solid and it's free. Maybe learn how to spell kitten, huh? Or learn how to spell squad. Maybe not with an E. That was a typo. That was an accident. I do know how to spell squad. Yeah, here we go. So it's a free game.
How's it going, guys? Connor Artist here, and welcome to...
Pick it up today. Oh, dude, I don't know, man. I'm super pissed. I went to Woke. I was literally going to Woke. I was just going to watch some Woke, just like I normally do. And gone. Probably, what the right wingers and the lefties like to do as well. Oh, report. Oh, they're showing stuff I disagree with. Oh, I disagree. Report, right? So there's probably a lot of that shit going on. And then there was also, sometimes you end up showing some real shit. Sorry, Twitch. When you're showing fucking protests, that are happening on the ground, sometimes they, you end up showing somebody getting their head beat in by a cop. Right? Sometimes you see a little blood. Oh, there's not blood in real life. No, my advertisers would hate to see real blood, not on my platform. Right? So, look, the problem is that people use Twitch like crazy. It's got more eyeballs than fucking, than any other platform, easily. So they have all the cards. They have all the power. Right? Blame the Zoomers. Blame the fucking Zoomers, man. Yeah, it sucks, man, because Woke is really great. And if I were to show Woke, I was hosting Woke, and I would often show Woke during my show here. And now if I show Woke, like on YouTube, because he's still streaming on YouTube and stuff, I'll get my channel banned. So wait a minute, does that mean if I'm showing any protest footage whatsoever, I'm going to get fucking banned eventually? Yeah, that's what it means. What is the Zoomer? Get down with the lingo, homie. It's a generation that came by before that's happening right now. That's the new generation. There's millennials and then there's Zoomers. You got Zoomers, millennials, Gen Xers, boomers, then fucking corpses. He's not even with the lingo band. No, hell no. Hell no, David. God damn, calm down. What is this, Destiny stream? Oh my God, I hate you. Ooh, what's your name? Ooh, I'm gonna ban you. Now, to be fair, I do take great pleasure in banning people as well. So, but Destiny bans nobody bans somebody for the stupidest reasons than that stupid asshole. I'm probably the only non-gamer on Twitch. Maybe I'll get in on it someday. Do they have Command and Conquer? I used to play that. Yeah, they still play that. There was a Command and Conquer remake recently that up-resed all the all the videos and stuff, from Tiberian Sun and the other one, Command, whatever. Yeah, those are some good games. Here's the thing, though. People don't watch Twitch for video games either. They watch Twitch for the personalities, right? The games are totally irrelevant. if I could play I could play Among Us and not get a single viewer, even though it's the most popular fucking game ever right now. It's got tens of thousands of viewers. It's not about the game, really. It's about the fucking, like all those channels that do, try they are billions. That game's amazing. But all those streams. All right, that's fair, David. That's fair. I am speaking from my own experience, but yeah, no, I don't see a lot of people tuning into, like look at the top 10 streamers. Is it the game that they're playing, or is it the fact that they're Z-level celebrities now? Who's tuning in for Pokimane to watch her playthrough of fucking, I don't know, a David Cage game? If someone plays PC Engine games, I'm there. Well, those are fucking amazing. Analog just released that new console. That's going to be amazing. If you have to ask what that is, then we don't speak the same language, Omi. Well, of course I know what the PC Engine is. Yeah, no, Analog NT just released. They're going to do who knows? It'll be like what, $10,000 or something, but it'll be the nicest fucking thing you've ever seen in your life. Analog NT is $200. Okay, that's actually really good. Analog NT was the company that released that $500 Nintendo that looks amazing, that I would fucking blow my load over buying one. I'd be bragging to my children that I own one. But if I don't own one, then those guys are assholes. I like outspoken political people or well-informed people or both or freaks. Yeah, I guess I'm all those, huh? Although I've been banned for hurting some people's feelings. Boo-hoo, boo-hoo. The Duo R and Duo RX are like $300 consoles, so $200 is actually a steal for a brand new product. Yeah, isn't that crazy how the retro market is like that now? You and I, back in the day, going to a yard sale, buying Super Nintendo games for like $10, getting some Nintendo games or Sega Genesis games for $20. Those days are fucking over, dog. Now someone thinks they got Mario Brothers for Nintendo. They think they got a $300 fucking video game. It's like, oh, these sell for a lot of money now. Oh, $60 for Super Mario Brothers. And then it just sits on the fucking shelf for 30 years. And they're like, hey, are you ever going to sell this? It's like literally the label's falling off and peeling. Oh, $70. It's appreciated in price. It's like the new fucking Beanie Babies, man. These people are annoying. Mario games were produced in the thousands, possibly millions. Yeah, and that's just an example, right? But it's just like, oh, John Madden 2008. Oh, well, it's like a fine wine. It's gotten more expensive. It's for the Wii, honey. Oh, John Madden for the Wii. Oh, it's $50. I'm going to be a millionaire. Yeah. No, I'm going to play. I need to play some more Turbo Duo games. There's some really good action games for the Turbo Duo. Anyway, people like Public Citizen aren't here to hear me talk about fucking video games. I'll be back later with Shoot 'em Up Machine. Absolutely, totally. I'm going to be back a little bit later with an actual video game stream. I'm not quite sure what I'm going to play. Probably Front Mission 3, actually. I think I need to finish playing that. We finished Carrion, and I want to start trying to actually finish the video games that I start playing on the stream instead of just, literally just playing it for 5 fucking minutes and then playing something else for another 10 minutes. You know what I mean? Okay, cool. Well, yeah. Thank you, David. What time is it? Yeah. I'm going to take a little break. Maybe, 2 or 3 hours. 2 or 3 hours. So if I see you around, that's great. If I don't, that's okay too, David. Thank you so much. David G. I'd also like to thank Public Citizen for sticking around, shitting all over motherfucking Jeffrey Toobin. Fuck that guy. I'd also like to thank Nickname. Great suggestion there for They Are Billions. Some dude on Xbox who has no idea what a Zoomer is. Thank you so much for stopping in. Some random guy on Periscope said one thing. Thank you so much for that. Boy, they really stick around. Lemon Curry was very confused, and then he left quietly. Goodbye. Some guy named Based. Thank you so much, Based. All right, everybody. You know, keep on tubing in the USA. You know what I'm saying? Good rants. I'll check you out later. Well, thank you very much, Public Citizen. Yeah, my rants are really great. Tune in next time, and I'll blow your mind just like Kush Bomb every single stream. I'll have something really intelligent to say every single stream. It's like really good content. All right, everybody. Goodbye. Thank you. Have a good day. I love you. Welcome to Costco. I love you. Welcome to Costco. I love you. Welcome to Costco. I love you.